Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Grave Time here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. Today we're at the Old City Cemetery in Sacramento, California. And for those of you who are watching on the other side of the world, Sacramento, California is part of the United States of America. And today we're at the grave of Jane Norris, who's a great Patreon. And there's a sign over here off to my left. We'll check this out here. This here is a picture of the state capitol here in Sacramento, and this is what it looked like under construction. This here board that's here, I'm not sure who put this together, but it basically tells the story of who Jane Norris is. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and read the story to you, who she is, as you get to glance at the beautiful cemetery here. On April 11th, 1865, a Sacramento woman hatched a secret plan to celebrate the end of the Civil War. Upon learning of Robert E. Lee's surrender to Northern troops, Jane Norris marched to the state capitol's construction site. While the workmen were away at lunch, she climbed 2 ladders to the highest point of the building, planting an American flag and leaving a note. "Gentlemen, I have had the pleasure of climbing the ladder and placing the stars and stripes. 3 cheers for Uncle Abe in the cabinet." A poor but patriotic woman. Signed, A. Lady. Curiosity about the author spread quickly, but Jane Norris kept her identity hidden for the rest of her life. Even still, the mystery woman became famous for raising the first American flag at the California state capitol. Jane's daughter, later on in life, revealed her mother's identity to a reporter in 1929, that her mom was the one who left the flag on top of the capitol. Jane Norris rests here in the city cemetery, a Sacramento patriot whose actions have not been forgotten. I just happened to be strolling through here one day. Just recently did an episode here, right down this way over here, of Woolsey, and I was just driving by and I saw this sign here, and I thought, check it out, and I wanted to stop and I wanted to make an episode to acknowledge Jane for her patriotism. A lot of us still put out our flag every American holiday. Some of us, like myself, like my dad, who keep our American flags out all year round because we love America and we want to show our patriotism. We happen to live in a weird day today, and here it is, the fall of 2017, where there's a lot of just weird stuff going on right now with patriotism and protest and stuff, where we got football players who don't want to be respectful and stand and at pledge to the flag. I don't see the flag like higher than God, or I don't see it as a deity, or as a God or anything. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is my Savior. He is my God. Nothing goes above Him. However, as an American, I understand and respect the flag and what it means. Yes, it's a piece of cloth. Yes, there's colors on it, there's stripes, but the colors and the stripes, the shapes, they mean something. They identify as something, and there are people who have died in wars. In my family, as well as you viewers at home, we know people who have died in wars throughout the time of the existence of America for the freedom that you and I have. And I understand that that NFL players have the right to stand for the flag and don't have the right to stand for the flag. They can do whatever the hell they want to. If you ask me, they're a bunch of rich babies who get their way. I think there's other ways to protest, and I think not standing for the flag, I think, is very rude. I'm not a vet. I did not serve my country, but I respect those who do, and when I do see vets with their hats on, it says veteran or anything, POW, whatever it is, I always take the time out to say thank you for my freedom, give them a handshake or nod. And I've just recently started doing this with police officers, firefighters, EMTs, going up to them and saying, hey, thank you for keeping me safe. You know, thank you for being there in times of crisis and emergency. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this episode. I wanted to acknowledge this great American, Jay Norris, and if you're ever in the Sacramento area, definitely come down here to the Old City Cemetery. There are so many amazing people buried here. I did an episode about a year ago of Hopkins, which is somewhere over in that area there. One of the, not just founders, but one of the people who invested in building the railroad system, part of the big, I can't remember, it's the Big Four, Big Five. I should know my American history. I did an episode on it. That I don't recall, but I do know that he's buried over there, and that I did an episode, and you can check it out. I'm not sure what episode number it is. Please check that out if you haven't. If you like these videos, please tell your friends. Like, subscribe, comment, and I also want to note that there is another really great channel on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and do a selfish plug here, but there is a channel on YouTube called Hollywood Graveyard. I highly recommend checking it out. I don't know the people, I've never met them, but I really like their videos. They've gone to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, Holy Cross, the Westwood One Memorial Park, which is, I've done some episodes there. Rodney Dangerfield and Bob Crane and Marilyn Monroe. Anywho, check out that channel if you really like graveyards and you want to know more about the history. That guy does a really great job finding these people, telling a little bit of history, kind of like I do. But then he plays a little video if he's got a video or some footage or some, audio. So definitely check out Hollywood Graveyard on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. Definitely take the time to come out to the cemetery and check out the history around you. There's just so much rich history, and I know Hollywood does a really good job of trying to scare us and say that cemeteries are haunted or they're spooky places and this and that. I do believe that there's probably some, cemeteries that are haunted. I haven't personally seen anything here at the cemetery, but doesn't mean that that stuff does happen here. But majority of cemeteries are a safe atmosphere. You're walking around, and to be quite honest with you, all these people are dead. Okay, they're not going to come back and haunt you. If anything, they'd probably be grateful that someone comes and is respectful and even paying a visit to them. So, anywho, not that I'm dead and I know what the thoughts of dead people are, but I like to think that if I was gone and I was buried, that someone would come and visit my grave. Anywho, just really appreciate everyone watching, and please tell your friends about this channel. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have any ideas of things you want me to do. I'm just sticking with California because I think California's got a lot of rich history. There's a lot of great cemeteries, a lot of great things, and I just appreciate everyone watching. God bless you all, and have a wonderful day. And thanks for watching Grave Time. My name is Christian Apple.